Hello everyone, this is Lawrence. Okay, I think that every day we can spare some time to practice English. It's a good habit. So now I'd like to practice English with the AI. I would suggest and I recommend that you may spend some time also to practice English with AI. There are so many AI, like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Copilot, Gemini, and whatever. Anyway, you can talk to them to improve your English. I'll talk to ChatGPT, and this is Copilot. Hello.
早安，我是你的虚拟伙伴 Copilot，怎么称呼你？
Okay, call me Lawrence, and let's talk in English, okay?
Got it, Lawrence. What's on your mind today?
Okay, I want to know because as an AI, you're really knowledgeable, and I would like to know can you mimic different kinds of accents like Australian accent, American accent, British accent, or even Singapore accent? Can you do it?
Absolutely. I can switch between different accents and dialects. So, which accent should we dive into first? Australian, British, Singaporean? Where are we heading?
Okay.
right.
Give me an example. How about British accent?
All right, Lawrence, here's a bit of British flair for you. Imagine we're having a chat over a lovely cup of tea. What's next on the agenda, mate?
Okay. How about Australian accent? Because I've been to Australia, then I talk to the local people. The accent, sometimes in the beginning I could not catch up. But later I find it better, but still I find that their accent is totally different from American than British accent. Okay, show me their accent. Wait, Australian.
All right, mate. Let's give it a go. Imagine we're on a sunny beach in Australia, soaking up the rays. The Australian accent's got that laid-back, friendly vibe. What do you reckon?
Okay, so what do you think of Australian accent? Is it really quite difficult or to understand, or is it correct? If you, as an American, you talk to the Australian, do you think you can always pick up the meaning of what they talk?
Yeah, the Australian accent can be a bit of a challenge, especially for those only familiar with American English. The accent has unique vowel sounds and a distinct rhythm, making it tricky at first. But with a bit of exposure, you start to catch on. It's all about getting used to the nuances. What was your experience like?
Well, I just mentioned that I talked to the Australian with their accent is really difficult. So as an English learner, do you think it's a good idea to talk with the Australians because of their accent? If I talk to them, I may pick up to their accent. It sounds strange. So maybe the best way to talk with American, the standard English and British English, right? So how about Singaporean English? Can you give me an example to their accent?
Sure, Lawrence. Singaporean English, or Singlish, blends English with elements of Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. It has a unique rhythm and often includes colloquialisms. For example, "Wah, today's so hot, huh?" It's a fascinating mix. Want to dive deeper into this one?
Okay, I think it's given very interesting examples, is like la, right? Or la. Okay, so this is the typical Australian or South Asian English.
Spot on. The use of la is a classic feature in Singlish, giving it that distinct Southeast Asian touch. It's used at the end of sentences for emphasis or to soften a command. It's pretty unique, right? What do you think of Singlish?
Well, I can understand, but it seems like I don't think that it's really a good idea to copy their accent. What do you think? if I talk to them for a long time, then I'll be with them, then maybe they will influence my accent in the future. So I don't think it's a really good idea.
I see what you mean. Immersing yourself in different accents can influence your own speech patterns over time. If your goal is to maintain a particular accent, like American or British, it's a good idea to focus on exposure to those accents. Variety is fun, but consistency helps with clear communication. How do you feel about balancing those?
Well, to learn English, I think to understand, to people from different countries with their different accent is important, just to understand it. But to learn to speak, I think to learn standard American accent or British accent will be very important, right? How about Indians English accent? Can you give me an example?
Absolutely, Lawrence. Indian English has its own unique charm, with a mix of British influence and regional pronunciations. It often features a more pronounced R sound and a specific melody in speech. For instance, I am thinking you should go there, no? It's all about that intonation. How do you find it?
Okay, very interesting. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. There's so much time already. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
You're welcome, Lawrence. It was great chatting with you. Take care, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.